The Rookie Season 7 Episode 8 Lucy First Night Shift. It turns out that they park up for the night to catch up on sleep, and they even left one guy awake to act as a lookout. Lucy only learned about this when she traced their locations with dispatch's assistance. She assumed something must have happened because she saw so many officers at one scene and was worried someone was hurt. Lucy was recently promoted to sergeant in tonight's episode of The Rookie since there was an open position at her station that was only on the night shift, so she tried to step up to the plate. Lucy went there. Even at that position, the lookout was a complete failure. When Lucy discovered that everyone was asleep, she understood why they were known as the Dream Team. They were paid to sleep, literally. They weren't acting like police. They didn't assist anyone. Lucy was responsible for bringing them back into line because they were neglecting their responsibilities. She must be someone she never imagined herself to be. Tim had to be her. Tim was a difficult cookie. During his first year as her training officer, he treated her horribly. Additionally, it became easier after the two fell in love and split up. It was for a variety of reasons. Tim's demotization back to patrol coincided with this. He rose to be her superior, regardless of the situation. They were unable to date after that. Now that they were in the same rank, things were different. Now both were sergeants. If they so choose, they can reunite, and Lucy was still deciding whether or not she wanted to. She had a deep affection for Tim. For him, she put everything on the line. He broke up with her as a reward for her loyalty after she put herself out there. The fact that they've hooked up here and there is irrelevant. The person who broke her heart is still him. Both of them were sensitive to the circumstances. Lucy told Selena that since she wasn't back together with Tim, they didn't need to arrange a time for when their boyfriends were over. The Rookie Season 7 Episode 8 Why Tim Get Mad at Miles. Additionally, Tim informed his best friend that he was awaiting word from Lucy on her forgiveness. Tim was anxious, and the rookie's shrewd comment was not needed at this moment. Since high school, Miles has been dating the same woman. They also split up. For the first time, he was attempting to date. Miles required assistance in comprehending the dating applications. An open partnership was not what he was seeking. He simply wasn't sure whether he wanted it to be long-term or short-term. Tim made an effort to caution him about those. Don't mention that he's a cop, he told him. He encountered ladies who were either too eager to date him or who detested him. Nevertheless, Miles made an effort to be enthusiastic about this new phase of his life. A woman by the name of Rena expressed interest. Tim claimed he was most likely from 20 years ago when Miles showed him a picture of her. Miles then stated that he could understand Lucy's inability to hold him for very long. Tim lost the rookie totally. He reaffirmed his position as his TO. Not his pal. His supervisor. Whether Miles passed or failed his training was up to him. Miles expressed regret for his impulsive remarks. He also made an effort to compensate Tim. He received his preferred beverage. He picked out his favorite nut packet. He was focusing on food-related products and got lucky when they were happily called to the scene of a bank heist. They nabbed the guy that did it. I have to do it, he said. His girlfriend needed money for surgery since she was dying of cancer. They catfished their bank robber. Bulgaria was where his girlfriend resided. They never actually met. She sends him a social media message. They fell in love. She quickly came up with a fictitious illness. Fake pictures of herself in the hospital were given to him. Julius was duped. He didn't realize it was artificial intelligence.